Hi and welcome to our brief video which will give you an introduction to and overview of some of the features available for capturing player performance data within MatchStatix. MatchStatix is an app for the iPhone or iPod Touch that enables parents, coaches, scouts or analysts to capture and analyze player performance data. Before starting a match, simply inform MatchStatix of the players and actions you wish to capture performance data for during the game by selecting them in the Match Settings page. I can use one of the default players provided for me by MatchStatix, or I can create new ones. In this example, let's focus on James Johnson. I go through a similar process with the available actions. I can use one of the actions provided by MatchStatix, or I can create new ones. For this game, let's focus on James passing and his shooting. Finally, we need to enter the opponent's name. When this is done, we are ready to start the match. When the game starts, we simply wait for our selected player to perform an action of interest. Once that happens, MatchStatix needs 4 additional pieces of information. First of all, which player has performed the action? Well, we're only interested in one player in this example, so it's got to be James. Next, which action is James attempting to perform? Let's say it's a pass. We then need to let MatchStatix know whereabouts on the field of play James is attempting this pass. We do this by tapping on the relevant positions on the screen. Finally, we need to inform MatchStatix of the outcome of this action. Let's say James has managed to complete his pass. This action is now complete and has been stored by MatchStatix for analysis later. MatchStatix is now ready to capture the next action. Let's do one more. So James is in the box where he shoots and the outcome is a goal. We repeat this process for all actions performed by James for the rest of the match. At the bottom of the page, there are 3 panels or views that perform different and useful functions during the match. Just swipe the device to bring the panel into view. This is the clock control view visible here, which displays the match clock and current period of play information. The summary page presents in-game stats for each player and each action. Finally, there is the match control view, which is used to start and end each half and the game itself. Let's end the first half and then start the second half and do one final action. As you can see, the match clock has been reset and we are now in the second half of play. So let's do one more pass for James, which unfortunately is incomplete. If we slide over to the summary page, you can see that so far within this game, in terms of James and his passing, he has 2 attempted passes with just 1 positive outcome. If we tap on the disclosure button, we now have a view on his shot activity within the game. James has had 1 shot with 1 positive outcome. Let's end this match and verify that the new match now exists on the match list page. And here it is. This match is now ready for analysis. So that concludes our brief demo and introduction to capturing player performance data within MatchStatix. For details on how to perform analysis on a match once the data has been captured, please review the accompanying video performing player analysis using MatchStatix. Thank you for your interest in taking the time to watch this video. MatchStatix is now available for download on the iTunes App Store.